Yo, what's up, guys? It's Punk, and we all know there's going to be at least 2 more EXs coming for the 5th anniversary. So in this video, I want to talk about my top 5 predictions on how the rest of this anniversary can go and why. Starting with number 5, another Tag Team EX. I have these tag team choices set for number 5 because I feel like there is very little chance that we would get another Tag Team EX when we just got Ace and Yamato. I feel like after them, we'll get a class switcher and then a color changer. But if we were going to get another tag team, I feel like Mihawk and Crocodile would be most likely because their alliance has hype since it was just revealed at the end of Wano and could pass as being part of the Wano Climax theme. But if not, I've got some honorable mentions here on the right. Big Mom and Kaido, Odin and Roger, Whitebeard and Roger, and I also feel like Odin and Whitebeard could be a possibility. And I could go more into why I think these tag teams are less likely, but overall I think another Tag Team EX is a very slim chance regardless. So let's move on to number 4. Angry Wano Big Mom and then Drunk Kaido. Bandai has dropped Kaido for 2 anniversaries in a row now, so I wouldn't put it past them to do the same for Big Mom, and then the final time for Kaido to try to milk as much money out of them as they can before they lose all their hype. After Tag Team EXs though, I see them as least likely to drop together again just because they were both a part of the 4th anniversary, so it would be very bad taste, and especially after the community's disappointment after getting Yamato tied to Ace when we just got his hybrid version like 8 months ago. But yeah, anyways, next is number 3. Drunk Kaido and then Blackbeard. This would be the 3rd time in a row that Kaido dropped for an anniversary, but I can kind of see this happening for the Wano Climax theme only because of Yamato dropping with Ace. If it was just Ace, like if only Ace dropped, then I would say yeah, we're for sure not gonna get another Kaido. They also could have just put them together because they wanted to at least have one Tag Team EX for this anniversary. But either way, I can see Drunk Kaido and Blackbeard being sort of a realistic choice for Bandai to make. But it's number 3 because it's still less likely since we got Kaido twice in a row now already. For number 2, the runner-up choices are Crocodile and then Mihawk. Although a tag team version of them or any other character is very unlikely now for this anniversary, I'd say there's a good chance that they could be the next 2 anniversary EXs. Even though it's not the number 1 choice, this would probably be the most healthy choice since we've never had these 2 as EX characters, and it fits the Wano Climax theme since they appeared right after Wano, like I said before. And also remember, with the 2nd anniversary, it was Wano themed, yet Roger dropped. And yeah, he was included in the Odin flashbacks, but he was never really in Wano, like in it. So it doesn't have to be so uptight, if you get me. Bandai's always going to find an excuse to make it work as long as it makes money. But yeah, there's another reason why I would put this as number 2, but that will be revealed next with number 1. So now, finally, the number 1 choice, which I think by far is most likely, is Blackbeard and then Prime Whitebeard version 2. There are multiple reasons why I think this is just the best way for this anniversary to go. The first reason, which I've been saying for a while, is it would bring the game full circle back to when Ace and Whitebeard were released as the very first Bounty Fest, and then Blackbeard was released a year later as the very first EX character. A year like the 5th anniversary is the perfect time for this kind of nostalgia to take place, right? And the second reason, which relates to the runner-ups Crocodile and Mihawk, is that Bandai always ends the anniversaries with the good guys. First anniversary was Shanks, 2nd was Roger, 3rd was Luffy, and 4th was Zoro. The heroes are always last, and from Bandai's perspective, I don't think it's about morality. I think it's just because they realize that the community tends to favor the heroes more in the show, meaning they're always going to be more hype and more profitable. So it's a saving the best for last mentality, Um, People can say that this version of Whitebeard doesn't match Wano theme, but you gotta remember that the Luffy that dropped on the 3rd anniversary isn't Wano themed. He's like a special version of Luffy that was released at the end. And they could do the same thing for this Whitebeard, you know? And I also think that dropping Whitebeard and Blackbeard, I think that dropping Whitebeard after Blackbeard will go nicely, because Blackbeard's going to come with all his, you know, very toxic darkness and tremor effects. But then Whitebeard will come after and have that same character. He's going to have that same character trait that he always has, where he reduces tremor time by 50%. So he's already going to have a key part of resisting Blackbeard. And lastly, I want to say that if it's a power issue, just remember that Zoro dropped after Big Mom and Kaido. And sorry to say it to Zoro fans, but he's not stronger than either of them. And I mean, that's pretty obvious. And I know some people might feel weird to go from having a character with both Darkness and Quake to having a character with just Quake. But make no mistake, Whitebeard, especially Prime Whitebeard, is stronger than Blackbeard. Unlike Blackbeard, Whitebeard is still immensely powerful even without using his double fruit. But yeah, I think Blackbeard will be a class switcher since he has 2 double fruits and needs more skills. And I think that Whitebeard is going to be a blue defender color changer, because that will help him with all the gear 5s. And I think that dropping a blue EX right now without making them a color changer is just a bad idea. But yeah, guys, that's gonna pretty much be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think, let me know who you guys think is coming next in the comment section below. All right, peace.